wrong?
I thought you were gonna come sliding in with a sharp knife.
Look how stupid you think I am. Don't answer it. I have a knife.
That's what I'm saying.
Even I know not to run with a knife. Okay. Of course, I'll dig this thing into my skull, but I won't run with it. This is what we're going to do today. Lisa doesn't know what we're doing,
Please don't.
but it's a little game. It has nothing to do with this knife or this orange. Just chill out.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't have anything to do with this knife or this orange. I almost cut my finger.
Right.
Okay. I figure we'll do something that'll work. This will work for you. This will work for them. This will work for everybody except for me. It's a little game I just came up with called Ask Me an Embarrassing Question. And I have to answer anything that you ask me, no matter how embarrassing it may be. I have to answer it.
How are they gonna ask you?
They're not gonna. Listen.
Go on.
You don't understand the rules.
No, because you didn't tell me. See?
I'm trying to explain to you now. You're playing this with me.
Oh.
You're going to ask the embarrassing questions. They're going to hear the embarrassing information about me. And then they will laugh and laugh and laugh as I hide my head under the sheets. Okay. So, like I said, this game is called Ask Me an Embarrassing Question. Not you guys. Because if you post embarrassing shit, I'm not answering it. This is only for Lisa right now.
Oh, great.
The knife and the orange, as I mentioned, have nothing to do with it. I'm just in the mood to have an orange.
I'm scared. Because you're armed. And if I ask you something you don't like. See?
I don't care. I'll answer whatever it is.
Okay.
Whatever. This has not been rehearsed. She didn't even know about this. She doesn't even know how to play the friggin' game. So, obviously, this was not talked about before. So, ask me an embarrassing question as I eat my orange. Feel free.
Okay.
I will answer. I have to answer whatever it is.
Who made these rules up?
Me.
Okay.
In the last 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to prove to people that no matter what's going on in your life, you should never be embarrassed about anything. Have courage.
What was the most...
I just spit something out. Have courage in your life. Don't be afraid. Go ahead. I will prove why you should not be afraid of anything.
I can't ask anything. You keep talking. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Okay. What was the most embarrassing thing that happened to you as you slept?
How would I know? I was sleeping.
That woke you up. Or that you woke up
Oh.
as it happened. I don't know.
When I drank too much Gatorade and peed the bed.
Okay, that's the most embarrassing thing?
Mm-hmm.
And how many times has that happened?
That I could remember?
Yes.
Twice.
He didn't learn from the first time, so he did it again.
First time was 1994.
Uh-huh.
I believe the second time was
Uh-huh, go on.
about 6 months ago.
Right. He still didn't learn. He still didn't learn not to do that.
Did not know.
And it still was Gatorade.
Yeah. I'm a professional at peeing the bed after drinking way too much Gatorade. Always go to the bathroom before you go to bed. Okay, next question. Oh, we're having some fun now.
Let's see. What was the most embarrassing moment around a girl that you liked?
Was a girl in high school.
Okay.
One of the most popular girls in school. Her name was Tanya. Very beautiful. I happened to have too much pizza with my friend Doug one night. I was walking home. A very dark road. About 9:30, 10 o'clock on a Friday night. Couldn't see anything. Lucky I didn't get hit by a car.
Right.
So I'm walking down this dark road. I get this feeling that I'm going to throw up.
Did you?
I had the feeling for about 5 minutes, and that's about all I could hold in.
Oh, God.
All of a sudden, whatever shrubbery was next to me, got covered in puke. Then,
If that wasn't bad enough.
no, I was only about done for 2 seconds. I was just wrapping up my throwing up process. This car pulls alongside of me. The window rolls down. Hey, John, what's up?
Oh, jeez.
Who was it? It was Tanya and her brother Mike. The most popular girl in the school. Saying hi. As I'm wiping puke off of my mouth.
Because that's great.
That was one of the most embarrassing moments
Around
that I can ever remember
Around the girl.
around a girl.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Next question.
Okay. Most, I don't know, embarrassing moment at camp that you can remember.
Well, I was in summer camp.
Uh-huh.
There was this girl I really liked, Christine.
Right.
We were considered a couple.
Oh.
I mean, as much as you can consider an 8-year-old
a couple.
as part of a couple. Anyway, the embarrassing part doesn't really involve her. It involves what she saw afterwards. I remember crossing this bridge after a bunch of us played tetherball. This is in the middle of the woods.
Right.
We're crossing this bridge, and underneath us is a swamp.
Right.
I mean, one of those real swampy, muddy waters that stinks.
Yeah, that's a swamp.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a swamp. And there were a bunch of us on the bridge at the same time. And I'm not sure what happened.
You got pushed off.
Other than, first of all, okay, it all began when I got stung by a bee. I had shorts on.
Right.
I got a bee sting. Okay? That's how it all began. So as I'm yelling, ow, 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 I think I just got stung by a bee. Somehow, I ended up in the swamp. And I'm pretty sure one of those assholes pushed me off the bridge.
Of course they did. They ran because they thought they were going to get stung too.
So not only did I get stung by a bee, I got pushed into the swampiest, murkiest, smelliest water that you could ever imagine. And then later on, I see the girl that I like, that we're kind of a couple. And I'm all muddy from here down. It's extremely embarrassing.
And in pain from a bee sting.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the question I just answered?
What was the most embarrassing moment at camp?
Yep, that would be it. Are you all learning something about me?
What was the most embarrassing moment at a store?
At a store.
Yeah.
Oh. I was like 7 years old. My mother and I went to Kmart. I've never been a thief. But that day, at the checkout, I saw some gum I really wanted.
So you wanted to use some gum, huh?
I asked my mom if I could have it. She said no.
Oh,
So while she was putting her stuff on the checkout,
you took the gum.
I just kind of conveniently reached over and decided, yeah, I'm getting it. So I put it in my pocket. So everything was great until we got home. And my mom saw that pack of gum.
Were you
She said,
Were you eating it?
yeah, I was chewing it.
She caught you.
So she said, what's in your mouth? I said, She said, what's in your mouth? I said, gum. She said, where did you get gum? She said, I didn't buy gum for you. I just had it. So she said, let me see what's in your pocket.
And then she
So I emptied my pockets, and there was a pack of Big Red gum. She asked me where I got it.
And then you said the store?
I had to fess up and say, the store. So she didn't let it go. She had to teach me a lesson.
Oh.
So we drove back to Kmart. We stood at the customer service counter. My mom asked for the manager. My worst nightmare was about to come true. So the manager comes over. It says to me, well, my mom says to me, not the manager. My mom says to me, okay, tell him what you did. Then in the most embarrassing, the most shy way possible, because I felt like a douchebag. I don't care that I was just a little kid. I said, I took this. And the manager says, oh, you took this. Okay, well, thank you for bringing it back. I appreciate that. He was a very nice manager. But I wanted to run away at
And
that
hide?
moment because I was very embarrassed.
Did you want to hide?
I wanted to run and hide. I never stole a thing after that. So I guess what my mother did, it taught me a good lesson.
It taught you not to do
It
that.
taught me never take anything. Because if you do,
You'll be embarrassed.
your mom's going to drag you to the customer service desk
And embarrass
and embarrass you in front of the general manager.
Oh, gosh. Well, that's the...
You know what I'm surprised by the most
No.
right now by playing this little game?
No.
That I actually have answers to all your questions. Guys, I thought maybe you'd stump me with something, but no. I've been able to answer all of these without a problem. Go ahead, next question. It's going so well. You haven't really embarrassed me, though.
Well,
You really haven't asked me any embarrassing questions.
I asked
You've asked
Yeah,
me
about-
when in the past I've been embarrassed, but you really haven't asked me anything where I feel embarrassed now. Maybe you should go and do that.
I asked you. I asked you, and you had 2 moments of doing the same thing. One 6 months ago, and one in the 90s.
When I peed the bed?
Yeah,
It's funny. I don't even feel embarrassed. Maybe I
Right.
just don't give a shit what people think anymore.
you got it.
That's a thing of beauty. I love that. I love that I must not care what people think because I don't feel embarrassed.
There you go. I don't know what else to ask you. That's it. Because I don't have anything coming to mind that I would think also is embarrassing. It wouldn't bother me if I peed the bed either, I guess. I mean, it's a fact that happened, and, you know...
Well, it's not like I did it for no reason.
Oh, I know. It happened.
I drank ridiculous amounts of Gatorade
I know. I saw.
to make it happen.
I saw. One after the next. I'm like, you're still thirsty?
And my mistake was not going to the bathroom before bed.
Right.
That's the only mistake I made. Not embarrassed of it. It happens. Oh my God, it takes so much for me to feel embarrassed. There's not many things in the world that would make me feel embarrassed. As a kid, I was totally different. Every little thing embarrassed me. I just don't have that ability anymore. I guess I have a lot of self-confidence now. Because I just don't feel embarrassed by much.
Or instead of self-confidence, you just don't know either.
Or I'm just stupid. Maybe I'm just too stupid to care. I don't know.
No, that's not right. I don't know.
I'm pretty proud of myself in my existence. I don't have anything. I don't own much. I'm not doing that well in life.
You're not?
I have you.
Have you been arrested?
But I'm just saying,
Have you been beaten up?
no, what I'm saying, listen to me. I don't have any great amount of success in life. But at the same time, I don't really feel bad about it. I have high expectations of myself. But at the same time, I have a lot of self-confidence.
Oh,
I'm not really embarrassed about it.
well, that's good.
I'm not embarrassed about my lack of success. I just get bummed out about it. So not embarrassed, but depressed. Yeah, I get depressed. But I have a pretty good self-confidence level. Certainly much better than when I was a kid. I remember when I was sick home from school as a kid.
Oh, that's what I forgot to ask you. Most embarrassing moment at your house? When you were sick.
When I was sick?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of already half answered it.
Yeah, I know. Go on.
I'm the type of person, I hate to be seen outside when I'm not looking my best. I need to shower, shave, and get dressed just to go downstairs in the lobby of this building to get the mail. I do not like anybody seeing me when my hair is a mess, when I'm not really dressed well. I mean, I guess this stupid show is an exception because I'll walk in here in sweatpants and shit. I just don't care. But when I actually go outside, I don't want to look like a lazy bastard.
He doesn't want to look like one.
There's people that'll go outside in various places in their pajamas. I've seen people walk through Walmart,
With stains on their clothes.
stains on their clothes,
Holes.
in pajamas,
And holes in their clothes.
like they just don't give a shit. And I don't really judge them.
No.
That's fine if they want to do that.
But
But I can't do that because I'm done with this.
okay.
I can't do that because I just feel like people look at me in a negative way. And I don't want to be thought of as some lazy bastard who can't even get dressed to go outside. So I remember in school when I was sick,
Yep.
occasionally they'd send home homework. And I had a neighbor who was in the same school, and she would bring over some books and homework for
Was she
me.
pretty?
Yeah, she was pretty cute.
Okay. So she was pretty.
She wasn't a knockout or anything,
But she was pretty.
yeah,
Okay.
she was nice. So she would knock on my door at like 2:30 in the afternoon. It'd be my worst nightmare because I didn't shower, I wasn't bathed,
He had the flu.
I had the flu, I was sick, my hair looked like I got in a fight,
The cat.
I looked like complete shit. Pimples and stuff. I'm a teenager. I mean, I looked like complete garbage. I didn't want anybody to see me. So when I was homesick from school and I heard that knock on the door at 2:30, that was my worst friggin' nightmare. I could feel my heart drop
Oh boy.
because I knew what it was. I knew it was the cute girl from across the street bringing fucking homework to me. And I didn't want to open the door and have to face her.
So what?
Because I look like a monster.
So what did you do?
Oh, I tried to comb my hair and get myself together in the 15 seconds I could before she might leave.
Right.
And that never worked out well.
Oh jeez.
I still look like shit. I think I just made it worse. And I still remember her name. Her name was Melissa Smart. Missy. So she would bring me my books and my homework. And she'd have this look. She'd just be looking at me like,
What happened?
I could tell she was saying in her head, what the fuck happened to you today?
Because it looks like you got in a fight. And,
Yeah.
And you literally probably
She
had
would
red.
she would look at me with such disgust.
You had red around the nose from having to sneeze and blow your nose.
I looked like I was on my deathbed.
Right, and she's probably looking like, oh my god.
But
what
she was so
happened?
nice. She gave me my books and everything. But at the same time of her being nice, I could see the look in her eyes like, don't breathe on me. Just don't get near me. I didn't even want to do this. They made me bring these stupid books and homework to you. I don't want to be here. Here, take this. That's the way she handed things to me. And that's the feeling I got.
It was like, here.
That was embarrassing.
Ah!
Those were some of my most embarrassing moments ever.
But since you're older now, those things aren't as embarrassing.
No.
Now.
No. Oh, don't make the mistake of thinking that.
You just said that.
No. I said that even now, I have to take a shower,
Right, but you know...
comb my hair,
Right.
get dressed, and
Right.
look my best before I'll even go downstairs in the lobby
But
here
that's-
and get the mail.
But that's... You didn't leave the house when you were
It doesn't matter.
What are you talking about?
That is the one thing that I carried with me from childhood
So everything,
until today.
not everything else?
I still have to look good before I answer the door. The FedEx guy comes.
Do you put your bra on lipstick?
Okay, stop trying to be funny. I still have to try to look my best because it makes me feel like shit when I open that door for a package and it's FedEx, UPS, and I may have not showered yet for the day. I may have not get dressed yet for the day. But I know that guy's going to look at me like I'm some kind of fucking bum because it may be like 11, maybe noon, and I have not showered, shaved, and I just look like I've done nothing. That still embarrasses me, still makes me feel like shit to this day, just like when Missy used to come and bring my homework to me. That's the one thing that I wish I was able to get over. But through my entire life, I've never been able to get over it, and I cannot leave the house unless I'm looking good. Now, if there's ever a fire, I need to run out, okay, I'll make an exception. If there's ever some kind of an emergency, there's a medical emergency with Lisa or with Cooper, okay, I'll get over my little fear or I'll get over my anxiety of not looking so great when I leave the house. But other than that, I cannot be one of these people who show up at a Walmart in my pajamas or go outside and not really dressed well. I just want to look good if I'm going to be seen by people. That's the one thing that does embarrass me to this day. I do not like being seen if I don't look decent. It was somebody else. It was an actress who said the same thing.
Oh,
I don't
Dolly
even know
Parton.
she's... What?
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. I heard her say the same thing.
She will wear...
She said something like if her house was on fire, she would make sure she does her hair and makeup before she runs out of the house.
Yes.
Dolly Parton and I have that same thing in common. I don't know why some people can be like that and other people can just walk out in pajamas and not give a shit.
I can't really leave my house and go to a store in my pajamas. I can't do that. That's just sick. I keep seeing it everywhere though. And I'm like, why couldn't these people put on jeans and some sort of shirt? Why does it have to be like the shit they just rolled out of bed in?
Yeah,
Why do they do
I
that?
can't do that. I can't do that.
I mean, I'm sure I can go and answer the door because I don't care what people think that are bringing me a package or you a package. I'll even show them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my self-confidence level, it's pretty high, at least compared to what it used to be.
Right.
But when people see me and I don't look good, I look sick, I look a mess, I'm not dressed, not showered, not shaved, I can feel my confidence level sink like a brick to the bottom of the ocean. And all of a sudden, I just feel this tall.
Oh.
I just feel like a piece of shit if I don't look good when I see people.
I don't feel like I never look good, and so, yeah.
You have a low self-esteem.
I don't.
You never think you look good.
I don't. Yeah, because it's true.
If you people really saw pictures of her,
Don't.
you would see... What?
No.
You would see that she's a liar.
No, I'm not. Tell you what my honest facts are.
Right.
I'm a hideous creature.
Right. Guys are walking into doors and tripping over themselves because you're not pretty. Okay,
That
whatever.
That wasn't me.
Believe whatever you
That
want.
was the chick beside me, and they were looking at you that one time.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe one day if you want to be shown on cam, you can be honest.
No.
But if you want to stick to that story, whatever.
I don't know what they're doing.
Okay. So that's it. This has been called Ask Me an Embarrassing Question. And I really don't think that she asked all that embarrassing of a question. None of them. I got off pretty easy that time.
Sorry, but I asked what I thought would.
Maybe we'll play it again another time and you can think of some actual embarrassing questions.
I already asked you. You told me. The showering thing.
And like I said,
Everything.
you're not playing this.
They can't ask? Ask.
No.
Everybody. Oh.
Because I'm not answering. Maybe one day in the future, if I'm feeling nice.
Why can't they give me some ideas?
Trust me, you don't need any ideas. You can think of ideas on your own. Okay, we're out of here. Gotta go. It's a Friday, everybody. Have a safe weekend. I'll be back on Monday. This has been Jay-Z Crazy.